If you're new to our channel, we spend our weekends at our off-grid cabin digging a tunnel into the hillside through solid rock. That might sound crazy, but the craziest part is, we're doing it just for fun. Hope you enjoy. So yeah, that is cold out here. It's about +3 I think right now. Very damp and wet. But let's run down to the tunnel and see how wet it is. Look at that, dusty dry right inside the door. It's actually really warm in here. Oh, that's nice. Quite comfortable actually. So that is a damp, miserable evening out there. So tomorrow's supposed to be a little nicer, but still kind of damp and cold. But that won't affect us here. We're going to keep digging. First thing in the morning, I'm going to hit this hard, see what we can get done. But for now, I'm heading up to the cabin, sitting by the warm wood stove. Okay, let's go and see. So here's how we left it. The hard rock in the bottom is kind of going up on a 45. So that's where I'm going to start with the jackhammer. Try to get it going in level. Shouldn't be too bad. It's pretty easy going there. And I'm going to try to capture some of that quartz as I'm going. Set it to the side, just for fun. But anyways, let's stop talking about it. Let's get to it. So that whole corner right there is brown rusty quartz, soft. Once I break it up the jackhammer, I can actually almost crush it with my bare hands. See right here, it's full of rust and wormholes. I don't know if that means anything or not. I'm going to set it all aside just in case. Decide what to do with it later. Get all my quartz here in this bucket. Oh yeah, it's loaded with gold. The quartz gets harder the farther to the right I go. Okay, so I'm switching gears here for a bit. I'm going to actually shovel up some of that loose, broken up quartz down where I've been jackhammering. I'm going to take it up to the rain barrel and pan it, just to see if we can see anything. All that rubbly stuff right in there. I'm going to shovel that up into this little pail. Bring it up with me. There, we cleaned that up pretty decent. There's actually a pretty good trickle of water right there. I mean, it's not flowing by any means, but a little bit of seepage. I'm assuming that's from the rain we just got. But it'd be nice if it was a permanent seepage. That'd be worth more than gold to me. But anyways, let's go pan this. I don't have one of those classifiers or man, that's cold. My hands are numb. But that turned up nothing. But I'm not one for quitting while I'm ahead. So I'm actually going to get the campfire going and put that pile of quartz I have in the pail on top of the campfire. Just see what happens with it. Worth the experiment anyways. I don't know if this is going to do anything or not, but we'll find out. So we'll let them simmer there for about a half hour or so. Then we'll come back and add our salt and pepper and onions Okay, so we're back in the tunnel again, about to get back on the jackhammer. So I've got this all knocked down. Quite a mess made here, really. But while I'm making a mess, right here to the side, I'm going to just carve in a little notch so I can set the tools out in there. My little toolbox. So I'll do that now. So this is the biggest pile of muck I think we've ever had down here at one time. I'm gonna start pulling it out. It's gonna be a big job. Not sure if I get it all done today or not. Gonna have to call in my assistant. Let's get started. So my mucker is showing up. Time to send her down the shaft.
Need a coat rack.
Yep. So there's the real gold in the tunnel right there. Now get shoveling. I'll get the winch all hooked up.
Excuse me. I can't see where I'm shoveling when you're blinding me.
That's a good chunk of work done today. Happy with that. Got my little tool storage area over to the side. A whole pile of rock hammered out of here. It's that little seepage of water right there. I'm assuming it's just from all the rain we've had the last couple of days. Interesting to see what happens with it. Won't be long now, we'll be tearing down all this section. It's a big help when Kylie comes down and helps me muck out. So I got this little watertight box to keep all my safety gear in. That way I don't have to carry it up to the cabin every night. It's got a nice rubber gasket on it. Now it can stay right here in the tunnel. Tucked out in that little nook. Getting homey in here. Soon gonna have to decorate for Christmas. Peaceful evening here tonight. Not a soul around. Wind's starting to pick up a bit again. A little cool. Quite November-y. It's November 1st right now. We're just gonna settle in for the night. Gonna heat up some water for the shower. Have some supper. And get up and see where the morning takes us. So it's Sunday morning. The quartz is all done cooking. Cooled back down. So let's break it up and see what we can find. So they're all charred up. I don't know if this actually done anything or not, but we'll see what we can do. Let's pick a few at random. So don't laugh at my setup. I just found this old brake drum. I'm hoping it'll keep some of the shards contained. So I think we're going to set these ones aside. Let's pan what we have here. I think I took a random enough sample off the cooked quartz that this should be a good representation of the whole stash. Nothing's jumping out at me. I'm going to pan it anyways. So my gold panning abilities might not be the best, but I think they're good enough that if there was something in that, I would have found at least a little dot of something, but there was no color whatsoever. So that's good in a way. That allows me to focus my resources on digging the tunnel and stop fooling around with digging out quartz. That's okay. It's all for fun. Learn some stuff. Got to try some more gold panning, but now it's back to tunneling. So like I mentioned before, not finding any gold is not disappointing at all. Sure, it's exciting to look for it, but in reality it would open up a full can of worms that I don't want to get into. I'm in this to dig a tunnel just for digging a tunnel's sake. And so now I can focus my resources on digging farther and faster and not have to fool around with picking up quartz and checking everything out. Of course, I'll keep a watchful eye out. So if you can see the roof behind me, top of this, or the end of this piece of wood right here, that's the 10-foot mark from the door. And so the bottom of the tunnel back here behind me is at 12 feet now. So the next trip up here, hopefully I'll get the roof in for the next 2 feet, have 12 feet finished tunnel, and then go from there. I think we're getting to the point we got to decide what we're going to do with it from here. Start widening it out, making it deeper, start getting into a room maybe. Who knows, the possibilities are endless. And so we appreciate all the comments and support as well, and all the helpful hints on tunneling and mining. Some of them we listen to, some of them we don't. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.